never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Whoa. I think we lost Connor there. What's up, guys? Hey, welcome to the All Elite Zone. It's Adam here. Don't know where Connor went, but yeah, we got Saturday night ready for the fight. We got Collision on tonight. I know it's a great rhyming scheme. So welcome, you guys. Kind of excited. It's going to be a good night. I have to remind myself what the card looks like tonight. I think we've got CM Punk and FTR versus House of Black for the trios titles. And then, yeah, we got a lot of other matches. I don't know, but that one is the most I'm excited for. Hopefully once Connor gets his stuff figured out, we'll be good here. But thank you for everyone tuning in tonight. Really can't do much with presenting the comments, but we could see some of them. So Molly, thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Jason, yes, happy Collision Day. Davis, he should be joining here shortly. I think he's just having technical issues. So he'll be here shortly. But again, I got a good card tonight. Again, we've got CMFTR versus the House of Black for the trios titles. We got a tag match between Willow and Chris Statlander against Diamante and Martinez.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Connor. I've just been trying to fill everybody in with what's exciting tonight for the show. So,
yeah, sorry about that. I was in the studio and then it kicked me out.
Yeah, it's weird. So, no, I've just been letting people know that what we got in store tonight for Collision.
Yeah. Very late intro.
Sorry, I took the intro.
Zone.
Sorry about that.
All right. No, you're fine. Yeah, we're here for Collision. Tonight should be a very, very good night. We just seen that every week Collision starts out with that opening promo by a lot of the people, a lot of everyone that's wrestling. We've seen CMFTR. They're going after or going against the House of Black for the AEW Trios Championships, which is going to, in my opinion, a dream match. I like how they start off the show for Collision with basically like a recap of last week to get you filled in. Like if you're a new viewer watching Collision, then you got a little recap of what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's nice that they. Yeah, you're coming in fine, man. Can you hear me?
Right. Yeah. I'm just making sure on my end because most of the time it's my end that, or here lately, I'm not where I'm normally would be at.
Right.
Yeah, there was Ricky Starks whooped. He beat up Ricky Steamboat. I think Ricky Steamboat's going to be on there again.
Oh, yeah.
I was starting off with the talking segment.
Yeah. Well, I guess Ricky's got some explaining to do.
It feels like the main feud on the show is CM Punk and Ricky Starks. I like how
Oh yeah,
they've made it very must see TV. You start out the show with your biggest feud, and you end the show with your biggest feud.
yeah,
Which that's not always the case with Collision, but most of the episodes that's what they've done, which I like.
right.
But yeah, a Michael, who's actually part of the Elite Zone, is actually there tonight for Collision. He said in our group chat there's a lot of CM Punk booze and FTR booze, and he's a big CM FTR fan, so we'll see how that goes. What's going on your end?
Uh,
Is Ricky
just
Steamboat? Starks?
yeah, just Ricky Starks talking about hitting Steamboat.
Some people are saying that Collision hasn't started on their end. Oh, that's weird. I'll read some of the comments. See if we got a lot of comments. I'll read some of them after this segment.
Yeah. Little passion in this promo. All right. Fired up.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, you're good.
Internet issues are the worst.
I don't.
I did get to see that Ricky Starks promo. He's suspended for 30 days. Is that what Tony Schiavone told him?
Yeah, but he said he's got the a manager contract, so he's still going to be on TV.
Manager's contract. I'm curious to see what we're going to get with CM Punk at All In because they're still doing the. I don't know. I think at the end of tonight we'll have a clear picture of who CM Punk might face at All In. FTR Young Bucks. Oh yeah, we got a lot of comments. Cody, yeah, thanks for watching. It's my brother. Molly, hey guys, Molly from Cuba. Yeah, thanks for watching, Molly. We appreciate you watching. Any update on the Savio Vega interview? Not really. I haven't contacted him yet. I'm guessing you heard that Ahmed Johnson interview about Savio Vega. But definitely stay tuned to our socials for that. That's where we'll announce a Savio Vega interview. Damn. Oh, getting a little political.
A little bit.
That's what I like about Max Cash. He's not afraid to go any limits. Got Bear Country in the ring.
Yeah,
Or what are they called now? The Iron Savages.
I think so.
Yeah, they're the Iron Savages because
Yeah.
Iron Savage is a better name, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yep, Iron Savage. 3-0 this year.
It's weird seeing them in AEW.
Yeah, they got brought to AEW during the pandemic a lot. That's when they first got there. Jason Miller, thanks for watching. Happy Collision Day. Yeah, internet issues. I'm here now though.
A little technical difficulty.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Absolute Ricky is a jerk. Yeah, he's more than a jerk. He's a no good bastard for what he did last week. He should be ashamed of himself.
I like his character arc right now. You know,
Trying to keep kayfabe, Adam.
I guess so. I mean, I like it though. You know, I mean, he did the face stuff. I don't know if it's still working. So.
Yeah, I like the stuff Ricky's doing. I like to keep it in kayfabe because I like the. I've been doing that recently. If I go to a wrestling event, because I like to be a fan again, not know everything. So I like to play at kayfabe and boo the heels and cheer the face. Well, Marina Shavir, that's another story.
Or is he going to try to get him up?
Ooh, that was pretty stiff. I think one day Max Caster should go for a singles run.
Agreed.
Ooh, he's
We went
pretty.
for it.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get him. Maybe if you guys work together, you can get him up. He's a big boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good strength. Both of them. Oh, I know that had that.
Oh yeah.
Iron
Think.
Savage. I thought this would be a short squash match.
I mean, they got to give the Acclaim a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, since it's the first match of the night, you don't. I don't think a squash match in the beginning of the night would be ideal.
Would be a good thing, yeah.
I like how sometimes, like last week it was a complete squash, but normally the squash matches didn't feel like squash matches. Like House of Black has had a few squash matches on Collision, but they were like 5-7 minutes long. It didn't feel like a squash match.
Right.
Last week was a complete squash with Samoa Joe and Serpentico. He beat him in 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, that was a complete squash.
Where did the Iron Savages come from? So they were in AEW during the pandemic. That's when guys like Sean Dean, Fuego, Brian Pillman Jr., Griff Garrison, and some others got signed. Iron Savages, or they were called Bear Country. I don't know if they're signed or what they are, or what kind of. They're not on the roster page, so I guess they're not signed. But they got repackaged into Iron Savages in Ring of Honor because they've been in Ring of Honor. The new era Ring of Honor have been repackaged with the Iron Savages. So yeah, they've been in AEW, but they've not really been showcased on AEW because they're not really signed. So, but they've mostly been Ring of Honor. So yeah, that's where
I mean, they came. Yeah, they were.
From.
What'd you say? They were formerly Bear Country, right? Was their original names?
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, they were Bear Country first. Which they got a new guy with them now. I don't know what his name is, but I think his name is actually Iron Savage. And then he gave him the name Iron Savages. I could be
I mean, that makes
wrong, but I think on Ring of
but that
Honor,
makes a lot of sense, though.
one said that. Now we're back from picture in picture.
No, I'm out of picture in picture, so now I just.
Yeah, I just came
Bowens
out
now.
a few minutes
yeah.
ago, a few seconds. Oh, hot tag. Stupid phone.
Ooh, Boulder. What a great name.
Yep, it's Bear, Boulder. Yeah, Boulder, and I think the other one's name is Bronson.
Yeah. Jack Jameson, that was his name. That's what they said.
The guy with them.
The guy with them, Jack Jameson. Nigel just said it.
because they used to have a different manager, and before ROH started back up, he was they were on Dark, and he was like their manager. He's a bald-headed guy, but I guess they got rid of him, and they thought this guy was a better fit with them.
Yeah.
I want to see Peter Avalon more on AEW.
Yeah.
He was pretty funny. Should I get my phone to work? I believe this is the 9th episode of Collision.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already been 9 episodes.
Yeah, my phone's gonna work when the match is about over. It was no surprise.
All right. Are you caught up?
That's a pretty decent match.
Yeah, no, it's a good win for the Acclaimed.
I know who won. My phone started working when the match was over, or about over with. It always does that.
Now we're about to hear Max say something.
Billy Gunn. I feel like they're going to mention something about Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that, Max, because the best tag team has the titles around them.
Yeah, I know.
You were the best tag team in the world. Oh, they're wrestling on Dynamite?
Yeah.
You said that they're going to be back on top of the tag team division, but you just said you're number one in India division.
Yeah.
So what is it? Are you number one, or are you... Thank you, Daddy Ass. They didn't get to say goodbye. They didn't know he was retiring.
So we'll get to see them again on Wednesday.
Yeah. That completes... got 6 matches announced for Wednesday this next week.
Yeah.
The match I was surprised that we're getting is Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett in that Chainsaw Massacre match.
I think it's basically just a death match, like a Texas death match. That's all it is.
I actually hope a chainsaw's actually used in the match.
I don't know about that. That's just too much. That's just too much.
Hey, hey, when I refereed some matches years ago, there was a wrestler who came out with a chainsaw, and he would literally fire the thing up, and like he would bring it with him and go over the ropes with it. Then, like every time he comes out, everyone's nervous he's gonna cut the ropes. But he would come out with a chainsaw and go all around around the building with the chainsaw, and people who aren't used to that freaked out.
That's crazy. I mean, I remember Chainsaw Charlie. He would always bring a chainsaw.
I doubt we see a actual chainsaw in the match, but it'd be something if it was. Maybe not used. That's kind of hard to put in a wrestling match. Chainsaw.
Brother tag team in AEW. And don't bring super kicks to a gunfight. Guns.
Okay, so we're getting the Young Bucks versus the Guns on Wednesday. So there's 7 matches for Dynamite.
Miles ago.
That's 7 matches for Dynamite.
Normally they have at least 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Well, now also match has gotten pulled. And I know they last night on Rampage announced Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy, Wheeler Yuta and Orange Cassidy, Britt Baker and the Bunny.
So now you got Bucks versus Guns.
Have,
and they claim said they'll be in action. So that's 5.
Oh, and the Gates of Agony versus Darby and Nick Wayne.
That's 6.
This is most matches. And then we just heard the Young. Did you count the Young Bucks? And
Yeah. I've gotten 6. That's what I counted. I counted 6.
Golly. Because last night they announced that Darby and Wheeler Yuta match. That's a pretty stacked card we're getting.
And like
Adam Cole and MJF is going to be doing something promo wise, I'm assuming, or probably a skit wise and the in ring promo. That's what they normally do. Like they first show their skit that they did, and then they go into their promo or their segment in the ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we mentioned before, me and Adam will be at Dynamite this next week. We'll also be there for Rampage. So we'll be in Nashville on Wednesday and Friday while you live in Nashville, right?
I'm about 45 minutes away from Nashville, but I mean, I work close to it, so I'll probably go straight to Nashville from work on Wednesday. So,
yeah, we'll be there. I'm also going to Collision on next Saturday. I was able to get a very cheap ticket I found that was on the floor. There was only one ticket available, so I'll be going to Collision.
Where's Collision at next weekend?
Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah, me and my dad's gonna be going. Well, I'm sending myself this one because I couldn't find. There was only one ticket like on the floor. It was like $30. It was like extremely cheap.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, we'll be at
That's
Dynamite.
Cool.
I was thinking about doing an All Elite Zone sign since me and you will be meeting for the first time, but I've been to some AEW shows that security guards does not allow that inside the arena. For whatever reason, they don't like you to promote anyone's stuff. That they don't allow you. They don't want you to do any of that.
Yeah,
but Aaron. Goes. Do you guys think it is a work with Billy Gunn, or do you think he is retired from wrestling? I don't know. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't know. I think it's a work because Malachi told him something in that match. And then after what he said to him, then he starts acting differently. Maybe he joins the House of Black. It'll be weird. It'll be very, very weird, but
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I couldn't picture.
We see what's going on with that. And it looks like we've got the women's tag match coming up next.
Oh, perfect time.
Yeah.
It's like we're been 30 minutes in. It doesn't feel like it's been 30 minutes. So we got Chris Statlander teaming up with Willow Nightingale to take on Mercedes Martinez and Diamante. Last week on Collision, we saw this has been a feud going on for 3 weeks now, which I've liked. They're building this story, and it's solely on Collision. Really, it's not on Dynamite. It's just on Collision. It first was Mercedes Martinez versus Kira Hogan. Mercedes Martinez wins, and Mercedes continues to beat on Kira Hogan after the match is over. Then Mercedes Statlander makes a save. Then that's how. And then Mercedes beats up Statlander, and then so Willow got involved, save Statlander. Then last week we got Mercedes versus Chris Statlander for the TBS Championship. Chris Statlander won, but I'm glad that they're continuing the story even after the title match, because lots of times in AEW after a title match they don't continue anything.
Yeah, they usually just
Now
do the
tonight-
match and done.
Yeah, that's what they. Not all the time, but most of the time that's what they do. Like Orange Cassidy, Lance Archer. Like I feel like that was a story to be told because Orange Cassidy beat him, but he didn't pin him. He won by count out.
Yeah.
That's a lot like that. Last week they paired Mercedes Martinez and Diamante together as a team. Yeah, here's another person saying that. I've heard a few people say this. Robert Young. Is anyone watching on Hulu through a Roku? I'm just curious because mine is still showing Suicide Squad, and every 5 minutes it keeps moving the time up when wrestling is going to start. I heard someone else saying the same thing. For me, it's not doing that. I'm watching on YouTube TV.
Yeah.
I had a few internet problems, but what are you watching on, Adam?
Huh?
What are you watching on?
No, YouTube TV. I think I think I've heard a lot about stuff going on with Hulu having issues with their television stuff, and that's why I don't really watch a lot of television on Hulu, like Hulu TV or anything else. I prefer YouTube TV.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few people saying that tonight. Chris actually messaged me telling me that he's trying to watch Collision and Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I get. Is he watching on Hulu TV as well?
I know he's watching on a Roku, which is
Yeah,
what,
Roku is.
Robert
Yeah,
said right here.
Roku is a hit or miss.
Yeah, I believe Chris watches on Apple TV, possibly. That's what he watches stuff on. I believe that's what he said, but yeah, mine. It's not just you that's having problems. I've heard a lot of people saying the same thing.
Yeah, with Roku. Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of fans are having that tonight. Like this is the first time I'm hearing about it. Like this is the first time I've seen a lot of people talk about it.
I guess that's why I prefer YouTube TV. It just never any issues. Everything's
Ooh,
always on time.
we got 9 people in here. Everyone, thanks for watching. We got a lot more people. We got a lot more people on Twitch watching right now. But yeah, we appreciate everyone stopping by and talking wrestling with us and watching the show. As I said before, me and Adam will be at Dynamite next Wednesday, so we won't be on, but Lane is going to be filling in next Wednesday to fill in. So there will still be a live reaction next week. Someone asked me, my mom asked me, I should do a live reaction from the wrestling, but that'll be so hard to do.
Yeah, that would be really hard to do.
I'd rather just enjoy myself at the wrestling event, besides like having to do that. Like that'd be really, really hard.
Yeah, no, it'd be really hard to like especially with the live crowd and everything, and it'd be really hard to kind of like do play by play and have, you know, the camera on you the entire time, you know.
Yeah, and the copy,
Yep.
all those theme songs that I'd get copyrighted for.
Yeah.
I'd have dozens of copyrights. After the night was over, probably all kinds of video probably get taken down.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I do one there, live interview there, like like an interview inside the ring, something like that.
Yeah,
like
that would be
interviewing
cool.
someone. If only my connections were tight. I've been tweeting and messaging people about a meet and greet, but I guess they don't do meet and greets anymore. So it seems like they only do them for pay-per-views, but they used to do them every week for Dynamite. I don't know what stopped them from doing that or what. I don't know what the deal.
I don't know.
I remember in 2019 they did meet and greets every week, and then like every week they did a meet and greet, and then when they hit Nashville, no meet and greet. Next week, meet and greet. But they always like to skip Nashville.
I don't know why they would do that, you know.
Charm. Yeah, it was. I'm gonna switch to my phone and react to the show. I'll be right back.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, Robert, I can agree on that it's just over and over. I mean, I can only imagine you going like, okay, I've already seen this the same 45 seconds of this, and I'd want rather watch wrestling. Ooh. Ooh, that was a nasty fall by Willow Nightingale. Davis, unfortunately, I am not. I am going to Dynamite and Rampage with Connor, but unfortunately I'm not going to Collision. So I didn't have enough time to get a ticket, and but hopefully Connor has fun at that Collision, and but you guys can still watch Collision that Connor goes to.
All right, can you still hear me?
Yes, I gotcha.
All right, I'm just having all kinds of. It's possible to even watch the show. You get some like freezing
Yeah.
and
Ooh. Yeah, this official's
good.
like, I don't know who's legal and who's not.
Gotta pay attention, ref. I knew on Wednesday the referee solely
Oh,
focused on
wow.
that.
Wow. They gave the win to Martinez and Diamante. Got the win over Willow Nightingale and the TBS champion Chris Statlander. That's interesting. Interesting match. It was a good match. That was a good match. And now we are at Tony Storm with an interesting character with her. I there's all right. Well, Tony Storm's character is interesting. She's like this whole like diva thing. Yeah, yeah, Robert. You probably will be watching Suicide. Is it the good one or is the 2016 one? Because if it's a 2016 one, I wouldn't want to be watching that one. Yeah, Davis. It was a good match. I'm actually shocked they gave Mercedes and Diamante the win there, but I mean it kind of continues the whole story between Diamante and Chris Statlander for the TBS title, and you get a little bit of Diamante, who's in Ring of Honor. Um, from Ring of Honor, giving Diamante some airtime on Collision, so that's pretty good.
Let's try this again. Things seem pretty smoothly this time. Andrew
Keep
Everett,
my
he was in Impact Wrestling once upon a time.
I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that everything runs smoothly for you here, Connor.
Yeah, everything on it's like on the podcast side, it's working, but just watching the Collision is just freezing, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch the women's match. But how was that tag match?
It was good. If you didn't see the end, Diamante and Mercedes won. Mercedes rolled up Willow, and Diamante kind of pushed on her back to keep the leverage of the pin. We about to see the Joe going away. Yep. Oh. Okay, Robert. As long as you're watching the John Cena one, that's okay. I'm surprised you can see John Cena on the TV, Robert. That was a joke. This is a terrible joke. Oh, we're about to hear from some Joe who just destroyed that guy in 2 minutes. Interesting, Robert. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, Jason. I think Joe is gonna cost CM Punk his match tonight. So coming up next, we're gonna have Christian make some announcements tonight. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Jason. With Robert's situation, I think it may be the Roku that has an issue, not AEW itself. It's usually the streaming service, probably. So again, I mean, like Connor said, we watch it on YouTube TV. So I mean, if you want to start trying doing that, you could start trying doing that. So again, it might have to something to do with Roku and Hulu. So and not AEW in general. It's just probably the streaming.
Yeah, that seems because I don't know how AEW would. Of course, they can contact Hulu or Roku or whoever it may be. But yeah, talk to me. How was that women's match?
Oh yeah, no.
What was
Like I
that?
said, it was a good match. So really does continue the story of Chris Statlander and
Who won the?
Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes and Diamante.
They won the match.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Because
So,
Statlander
well, yeah, because Mercedes pinned Willow with help from Diamante. So,
was like a cheating like roll up or
oh no, like Mercedes rolled up like Willow, and then Diamante pushed on Mercedes back to put more leverage onto pinning Willow.
I see. Yeah, it's kind of a cheating way. I'm glad that Mercedes and them won because Statlander won last week. And then if they were won tonight, then I don't know where they'd gone with it. But I'm glad that the heels won tonight because it progresses it to All In. I think it's probably going to be a multi-women match again for the TBS championship for both championships, which is probably a good thing. Get more women on the show. I know some people's not going to like that, but
right,
I like
and I think a lot of yeah, I mean, it gets the women on the card and everything like that. People are playing to be like, oh, it's just Tony pushing an agenda because he heard the complaints. It's like, well, you're still going to complain about it anyway, so just enjoy it.
I mean, like in his position, even if he didn't do anything, they say he's still not doing anything. But he's trying to do something. There's no way of getting. It's just it's not a win situation. Thanks for watching. Ever since that Eric Rowan interview, I don't like addressing my family on here. If anyone's checked that out, you know what happened. Yeah, that was a short match. Samoa Joe, I did see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried using a microphone tonight, but it doesn't plug in anywhere to my computer. I wish it was a Bluetooth mic.
What other matches do we got tonight?
We still got the main event. I don't know. I think Christian is coming up. Make an announcement. But I don't know what other matches left besides the main event.
I feel like I'm forgetting a match or two. I know we got the main event. We heard from Ricky Starks. He claimed had their match. Nigel McGuinness makes All In just so special right now with the British voice, as it's going to be.
Yeah, I know. I mean, definitely they definitely got to have Nigel on the commentary when they're in London.
Yeah, I hope they have two announced teams, kind of like for the Collision stories, you have Nigel and Ian Riccaboni and Jim Ross.
Yeah.
And for the Dynamite stuff, you have Excalibur, Taz, and Shivani, which the Young Bucks and FTR can go both ways, really, but you can just pick a commentary team and they'd get it. Because it's really not focused on one brand.
Right.
Yeah, Christian Cage and Luchasaurus. Wonder who's going to kick out this time. Kicked out his daughter last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that finish last night. That was Rampage, his Collision. I'm not going to get into all that. All everyone's crying.
Yeah, I guess.
That's how you know you got the fans invested.
Oh, yeah.
He won the match, but I watched that Brian Cage and Darby match. And Brian Cage, he destroyed Darby in that match.
Oh yeah,
I never seen someone cry on a fan cry. Well, besides the Cody and Cody Rhodes and Dustin
CM
Rhodes.
and CM Punk.
Yeah, yeah, his debut. Yep. Joe's gonna call us Punk tonight. Connor fixed that. Yeah, I've been saying that for a while. That Punk's not acknowledging him right now. He's not saying anything. He's involved in Ricky Starks and House of. He's going for a title tonight. He's not even acknowledged what he said last week. And then, but Joe said at that last ending, he's gonna be acknowledged by the night's over with. He's gonna be the kind of he's sumo one as well, so he will be acknowledged tonight. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think Joe is going to cost them. Damn. Put your hot dogs and hamburgers down.
Mhm.
Got a lot of middle fingers thrown at him. Who is from North Carolina?
Oh my god.
Damn. Yeah, you're going to start a debate in the crowd. That's a
Yeah.
heavy debate you're bringing up.
Here comes the woos.
Yeah, Ric Flair is from North Carolina. It'd be something if Ric Flair popped up in this tonight.
Yeah.
I like how Luchasaurus is the champion, but he's never carrying. He's just defending and doing the dirty work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as a TNT champion, we. Hmm. And Darby's been in both two feuds, on one Dynamite, one on Collision.
Yeah.
This is the only match we have confirmed for All Out. Luchasaurus versus Darby. And thank God no one's interrupting him, because normally in interviews like this, they get interrupted very quickly. That is true. Damn.
Oh. Arn Anderson and his son Brock.
Oh. Is Wardlow fixing to come back? Brock's in his tights. We haven't seen Brock in a while either, since he got beat up by Christian Luchasaurus. We're going to talk about Pillman. Yeah, is Arn Anderson from North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
I believe he is. No, this is Horseman country. Yeah. Arn Anderson and Luchasaurus have gone through battle together.
You're the champion, not him. You know what, Arn? It's funny that we're in Greensboro. And listen, I know you've had many, many legendary moments in this arena. You have. But don't forget, the most relevant you've been in the last 15 years is when I left you in a pool of your own blood a couple months ago.
Damn.
What happened, huh? What happened? You woke up this morning and you jumped in the fountain of youth? Well, maybe you should have taken a few laps while you were in there, huh? And now you're going to step to me? You're going to step to the TNT champion? Listen, I said no more open challenges, but if you want to step in this ring, I'd be willing to make an exception for you.
Exception.
Well, I'll tell you what, if this was 20 years ago, I'd do just that. I'd slide in there with your little narrow ass. I'd smile about you, and I'd walk out here with that title.
I wish you would, Arn Anderson. That'd have been a good match, Arn Anderson and Christian Cage.
Yeah.
You didn't think this was over, did you? We're just getting started. And Brock Anderson's sliding into the building.
All right, here we go.
Oh, so they just showed the graphic. You're a little bit behind, but they show the graphic that Darby Allin will challenge for the title at All Out.
Yeah, Darby will challenge for each. Yeah, they announced that. Well, this is the first time they officially acknowledged it, but Darby won that. He won that battle royal thing to earn a shot at the TNT Championship. I believe it was that 2-man battle royal, and he won that to get a shot at it. This is the first time they're actually acknowledging it. So is this match right here for the TNT Championship?
I guess so.
I know he said no more open challenges, but he was making an exception. I'm always down to see Brock Anderson wrestle. He's really... Some people think that he's overrated, but I personally think that he's pretty good for his age. Like, he's got years left in him.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even in his prime yet.
Yeah, I guess this is how you fill time with Collisions. Do this open challenge match.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it sounds like Collision. They have matches and then they don't even announce them, which is I kind of like that because you never know who you're going to see on the show. But yeah, for All Out, that's the only match we have confirmed is Luchasaurus versus. Luchasaurus is probably going to win this match. Let's be real. I like Brock Anderson, but he's not gonna win this match. So the only match we got confirmed is Luchasaurus versus Darby, that's never happened before. So
no,
that should be fun. And then they'll have, if they're all in, they'll have that 1 week left to build towards something, to build towards stuff for All Out, but. Joe came and conquered. Yeah, he did, Jason. Davis, Brock Anderson, and Arn Anderson is back. Yeah, it's good to see Arn Anderson back. We haven't seen him since Wardlow lost his TNT Championship.
Yeah, I always liked Arn Anderson. So, I mean, was nice
Yeah,
to
I'm
see
glad that they're
him
still.
back on TV.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing stuff with him since Cody's not there, and I like him as Wardlow's manager because I heard him on a podcast say that Wardlow is not being given like the right advice. I guess he's not given the right direction, booking wise. Which Luchasaurus wasn't even supposed to win the TNT Championship. He
What I read
Wardlow got
was
his
what I
call.
read. Yeah, no, I also read that Wardlow's hurt too.
Yeah, I know he it was something that he was very depressed that he's not been able to be on TV. But I know he got his car broken into in Chicago. It was the first episode for Collision. They're fixing to go on the tour in Canada, and they took his passport. They took everything, so he couldn't go on the Canada tour because they went to Toronto, Regina. They went Calgary. They went everywhere. So they really didn't have a
Yeah.
choice. I mean, they could have had Wardlow win, but he'd be off TV for weeks. But hopefully, when Wardlow comes back, I think he needs to be in a feud without a title to build him
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. He needs to build back up to that level, you know?
I mean, I'm fine with the Christian and Wardlow feud without a title if Darby wins All Out. But I feel like Wardlow's a future world champion because he beat the current world champion right now, and he pretty much squashed him. He's almost beaten CM
Oh,
Punk. He's
yeah.
a second away, which yeah, Luchasaurus wins. Which that was all because that was in the MJF and Wardlow story. But yep, it's official. Darby Allin versus Luchasaurus. Oh, Darby's
Darby's back, yeah, in here.
got a skateboard. Ouch. But that hurt his back. That was good. Ooh, that would be a good match. I'm excited for that. That match has
Yeah, it
never
should be.
happened
Yeah.
before in AEW. I don't believe. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin on Collision next week.
That should be a good match.
Christian Cage is gonna commit more child abuse.
Yeah,
Sorry, whoop Perry. Now he's going with Darby. It's almost like he's gonna go against every pillar. Yeah, Darby. At least we got one story for All Out building.
that's
Thank
good.
God we have Collision. Thank God we have Collision because if we didn't have Collision, we probably wouldn't be getting a lot of these good stories.
Oh, yeah.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I dropped my phone on my finger. Didn't feel good.
Ron, Daphne, thanks for watching. How are you doing tonight? You watching Collision? Michael, I think that will be awesome on Collision next week. Yeah, I think that would be an awesome match as well. Well, it will be an awesome match because it is going to happen, it looks like. Yeah, it's going to be Christian Cage versus Darby Allin.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking for
Next,
that match. Like
Powerhouse
you said,
Hobbs.
it hasn't happened yet, so
Yeah, they never crossed paths. CMFTR is going to have a really good entrance because the last time they were there, they had Sting, CM Punk, and Darby. They're not going to top that. It's hard to top that.
no.
But I feel like they're all going to be wearing face paint tonight.
Either that or they're just gonna, like you said, just have a really cool entrance.
Who is Powerhouse Wrestling? I don't think he's wrestling. I think he's coming. It said we will hear from Powerhouse Hobbs next. So
Oh, I thought he was in
he'll probably
action.
he might be in action too. If he is wrestling, they didn't say who he's going against. So, but Hobbs is up next doing something. Who do you think?
If he's wrestling, it's an enhanced talent from local.
I'd put him against Peter Avalon. He signed AEW and he's kind of a jobber, but he's funny. I like Peter Avalon. Like AEW's got a lot of guys that can take losses like that, like Brandon Cutler, Michael Nakazawa. I wish Michael Nakazawa would go back to his 2019 stuff. He would come out with the baby oil. Like that was so unique. Like no, I never seen anyone do that to get out of moves with baby oil.
Yeah. He can pull it off though.
Yeah, I like how he does it. And sometimes it can backfire on him in matches because he's so oiled up and he can't.
He just slides everywhere.
Yeah, but it was really entertaining. I like that. That's why I kind of wish during that elite hunter thing, Frankie Kazarian was doing that. He was gonna actually hunt the elite and like go to Impact, and because when King Omega's in there was on Impact a little bit, and then them treating Brandon Cutler like a stooge and him getting sick and tired of it, and then he turns on him. Then Michael Nakazawa turns on him, and they kind of even the odds. But I hope to see Brandon Cutler back to his old stuff and Michael Nakazawa back on his old stuff, because if anyone hasn't seen Michael Nakazawa stuff, I definitely recommend looking that up. It's really, really funny. Like, he was one of the first guys that they signed. Yeah, that comment. Who do you guys think the Acclaim wrestle next week on Dynamite? They didn't say who it is, so probably.
Yeah, they did. I thought they
did?
maybe. Oh no, they didn't. I thought they did, but you're right. Yeah, I have no idea who they'll wrestle.
And I know they said the Young Bucks versus Bullet Club Gold.
The Guns, yeah.
Right? Oh, the Guns.
Yeah, it'll be the Guns versus
the
Young Bucks.
Yeah, Young Bucks probably going to win that. I'm glad it's not Bullet Club Gold, because that could be saved for a pay-per-view almost. If they want to do that at All Out, they could.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go. We got Hobbs, Tony Schiavone. Yeah, Dynamite next week is pretty stacked. I'm really excited for that. I wonder if we see Miro in this. It is true. It's like we're building to All Out some more.
Okay.
What is that?
I know someone else who has that word. Someone can help you with that.
Uh-oh, yep. I know someone who can help you redeem yourselves.
Yeah.
So one exact person, not many people. But this person does not believe in his God. He doesn't have a God anymore, so. There we go. Great thinking, Hobbs. They're going to team up. Where is he at? Is he going to come out? Here he comes.
He's out.
Here he comes. I actually was predicting this. I said that they would do, because last week Aaron Solo attacked Miro. So Miro and Hobbs versus QT and Johnny TV, or QT and
Yeah.
Aaron Solo. A tag team match. That's a monster tag team, Miro and Hobbs.
Oh, yeah, that's a great tag team.
Now I know another team I can play as and fight forever. Never pictured them as a tag team. I want to talk to Miro and ask why he renounced his god. Like, what was his thoughts about doing that? Oh, damn. Nick Camarado's back with them? I guess he's back with that group. So that's I feel like Hobbs is making them feel like that they're setting them up, but he's actually setting them up. Never mind.
It makes sense because Hobbs is that whole like religion kind of thing of the Book of Hobbs, and then Miro said he doesn't believe in a god, and so kind of like that story, you know?
Yeah, that does. Yeah, that's a good story. Miro and Hobbs all out.
Yeah,
I can
because
see
if
that
here's
happening.
Hobbs talking himself as a god, and Miro doesn't believe in a god.
That's actually better than a tag team match and them just going against each other. Honestly, I would have Miro win this match because, I mean, he's not really doing much at the moment, and like Miro really needs that boost since he just came back. I don't know, but I don't know. Does Hobbs still want to be in this group? Because like they could try to actually like try to help him and stuff, and he doesn't want their help. And then who would you have win that? Who would you have win that match? Or who are you going for? I guess
maybe Miro, but then again, Hobbs needs the win. You know what I mean? So
really, both of them need the wins because Miro's only wrestled 3 matches since being back, and they've all been squash matches. Well, mainly all of them. You have Jeff Jarrett versus Jeff Hardy. The Texas Chainsaw. Shouldn't it be called the Nashville Chainsaw Massacre.
yeah, we can call it that.
Bonnie Baker. Darby Allin and Nick Wayne versus Gates of Agony. Can't wait to see Prince Nana dance in person. Yep, next week for Collision. This is already set to be a good episode. Darby Allin versus Christian Cage. Willow Nightingale versus Diamante. Yep, Sting Darby versus AR Fox and Swerve All In. FTR Young Bucks.
Jim Ross. My
I'm guessing he's
God.
back now. Guessing he's back.
He's back.
Full time. Well, not full time. He just doing the main. He's doing the main events weekly.
Yeah, because I think CM Punk really likes him calling his matches.
Yeah, like that was supposed to be the deal when that first episode of Collision, but he had that bad fall and had some health problems. But him just calling the main event, that's probably best for his health.
Yeah,
Because I know he had skin, I think it's skin cancer and then some other stuff he had going on. Honestly, this is the third week in a row that the fans. I don't like to get political on here, but 3 weeks in a row, same signs. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're wearing Oklahoma shirts. What a coincidence.
yeah, I saw that too.
It's 8:23. They're giving this match amazing. They're going to get at least 30 minutes. It's actually more than enough time. Do you like Malachi Black's entrance or Aleister Black's entrance better?
I like Malachi because I just love the House of Black's entrance overall.
I do as well. The Aleister Black's was good, but Aleister Black and Malachi Black is very, very different. The characters are very, very, very different.
Yeah.
Aleister Black is the watered down version of Malachi Black, really, if you look at it, because this is really, really cool.
Yeah. I was reading actually earlier, speaking of JR and commentary, like Nigel McGuinness, there's an article I read that says he's close to trying to make a return to the ring.
Yeah, I've seen that. He was acting like he was going to
They're
be for
trying to
All
get
Out.
him a match, like maybe at all in at Wembley.
Yeah, I heard about that. That he said if it's sold out, that he would consider coming out of retirement. I'd like to see him one more time in a match. I know he would probably want to go against Bryan Danielson, but that's definitely not going to happen at All In.
No.
Maybe Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel McGuinness. Does that ever happen? I don't feel like that's happened ever.
I don't think so either.
That would be a pure submission match. They might as well make it a submission match because they're both good technical wrestlers. Who do you think CM Punk wrestle next on Collision? It really depends. After this match right here, I don't think he's going to wrestle next week. I bet if Samoa Joe crosses him tonight, he'll be on the microphone next week starting the show. That's how it's going to be. If he wins, he might wrestle, but I think Samoa Joe's going to cost him. Davis. Hobbs still has the necklace, the gold necklace QT gave him. I noticed that. He said that he wanted to do this all on his own. He didn't need anyone's help. So I wouldn't think he would. It's kind of like he doesn't want to be in the QT group, and I don't know.
Yeah, I
We'll
don't
see.
know. I think he was kind of disgusted by it, but he also took advantage of it.
Yeah, because he wanted to do it like in his promo. He wants to do it on his own. He doesn't need any help. He doesn't want anyone's help. He wants to make it to the top on his own. Miro. Yeah, it's good seeing Miro. I love Miro. What happens if Hobbs runs out of the book? If he goes through all the pages, then he's gonna have to. I don't know.
Do a New Testament.
Yeah, the Book of Hobbs, chapter 2. No, the Book of what would you call it?
Book of Hobbs 2.
Yes, the Book of Hobbs 2. They should actually sell those. Then like have like a full book of the Book of Hobbs.
Yeah, that would be funny.
But we get a different version because we're not allowed to see his secrets and everything in his version. That would be a good promo as a heel. Like, you all got one version, but I got the actual version because you guys are not allowed to see what my plans are. Malachi Black shaved. Is it going to be a collision slobber knocker tonight on Collision? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a collision slobber knocker. All right, let's see if they can live up to the hype with this entrance. Whether you hate him or love him, he's got all the people on their feet.
Yeah.
People come to boo him, but he's got everyone on their feet, even in the bleachers.
Oh yeah.
Even the janitor all the way in the rafters. The real world's champion. It's clobbering time. I like that in the video game that you can do that. FTR country.
Yeah.
I like their tights. They got matching tights, all three of them.
Yeah, I like that. Interesting shirt CM Punk is wearing.
What does it say?
It's the SAG. It's the shirt that's that pretty much references the strike in Hollywood for the writers.
No, yeah, that is interesting. I thought it was a Michael Jordan shirt at first because it just seemed like a symbol. It looked like Michael Jordan for a minute, like Nike.
Yeah.
I know last week he wore a different kind of shirt. Also, again, we don't get into like politics stuff on here or anything, but yeah, I'm just here for the wrestling. And
Yeah.
I could care less what any wrestler believes or like in their personal life, or because they have a right to their own beliefs. All three of them got gold.
Yeah.
Even though he's not the official AEW World Champ, he's still got the title. And they're announcing him as the real World Champion. And not proclaimed as the the Real World's champion. There's a lot of CM Punk shirts in that building.
Huh.
No 10-0 as a trio this year. House of Black.
All right, that was a funny thing he said. Imagine Bam Bam Bigelow or so and so like being possessed by a demon like Brody King.
Oh wow. That'd been something to see. Bam Bam
That
Bigelow
as the
in the House of Black.
Freebirds, yeah, the Freebirds possessed, you know.
Ian Riccaboni. Yeah, that was Davis. I would have Miro win because if he loses, he goes back to where he was when he got taken off TV. But they can make this into a long-term thing if they wanted to.
Oh, of course.
I wouldn't say long. I wouldn't say long term. Like this shouldn't go on until next year's Revolution because they like to wear stuff. Not all the time, but sometimes they wear stuff out. I think just last into maybe midway September would be fine. Or they can just do a one match. But if you want to have something for Miro and Hobbs to do, keep on with the feud. But since Hobbs got the upper hand tonight, I think Miro's going to get the next upper hand when they meet. So I think Miro's going to take the first win because he hasn't lost a match since being back. So, but I'm definitely interested in that match because two powerhouses in the same I'm curious to see how they match up in a ring. I didn't. Yep, everyone in this match has a championship. Riccaboni stated.
Even though Punk is the real champion, but
Yeah, he's
not
really
officially
proclaimed.
recognized. But
Buddy Matthews and CM Punk. I hope to see Buddy Matthews win some singles gold eventually. Same as Malachi Black. I think Malachi Black could be world champion one day.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either that or just TNT or
Yeah, because the singles title in general, even if it's TNT or international, is better than no singles title. As long as he doesn't win the FTW championship, because I like for the title to be recognized, because the title isn't really recognized by, but that's the way it's always been. Even Taz said that he never wanted it to be a recognized title because it was never meant to be that. Kind of like the NWA championship, like when it used to be defended in every promotion, every. Cash Wheeler's very quick.
Oh yeah.
I wonder who he got trained. I'm gonna look that up. Who did he get trained by?
Who's that? Cash Wheeler?
Yeah, he's pretty fast. I remember one week it was the FTR versus Bullet Club Gold, and early on in the match he was very quick.
Let's see. He was trained.
Oh, got Dax Harwood and Brody King in the ring.
He was trained. Let's see.
Cash Wheeler.
Might have to Google it. Hey Google, who was Cash Wheeler trained by in professional wrestling?
Next weekend's Fight for the Fallen. For Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision. And then the following week, Fighter Fest for Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision, presented by Fight Forever. Hopefully that means we're getting an update on Fight Forever that week.
Yeah.
Maybe go to his Wikipedia. I know that's heavily edited. His real name's Daniel Marshall Wheeler.
So it says here Dax was trained by the maestro. Real name Robert Kellum. He was in World WCW under the name the Maestro. Also wrestled for U.S. Wrestling Association, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and World Wrestling Council.
Yep, I can see where he got his style.
Yeah. I think a lot of people were excited for this face-to-face.
CM Punk and Malachi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's on their feet for this once they're in together.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. JR knows it's a dream match. That's a dream match. To some it is. I consider it a dream match.
I definitely see it as a dream match.
One has a UFC background, another has a kickboxing background.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. They know what they're going to do before they even do it. That was a good knee by Malachi.
Yeah.
Malachi's got some of the best moves with his legs.
Oh, yeah.
His finisher says it all with his legs. Oh, his quickness. Oh, it's going to go. No. Ooh, that was good. And the way he sits after he tries to do the GTS and he tries to do his both miss and then ironically is not in the Chris
Okay, this is a cool image.
Oh man.
That was a cool image.
I knew he was fixing to do that. That could be a poster right there.
That definitely was a poster.
AEW, that can make you another $1 million in sales.
Yeah. To answer your question, Michael, no, I'm not doing the Prince Nana dance. That's a big no, my friend.
The Prince Nana. Hey, we'll be seeing him on Wednesday. He's become a very popular name on Dynamite now with his dance moves. He's kind of like Paul Heyman in a way, like their version of Paul Heyman, but got CM Punk chants in the chat. still got CM Punk and Malachi, legal men,
In
but
the ring. Yeah.
FTR Matthews and Brody's going at it from the outside. In this type of match, you definitely watch picture in picture.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people complain about that, but I'm glad that we're able to still see it with that, besides not being able to see what's going on. Because there's a lot of big, there could be a lot of big moves and a lot of big stuff that got cut out that we didn't get to see.
Yeah, they might show us highlights from the break because it's.
Yeah. We got picture in picture for a little bit. Here we go. We're back.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was a pretty stiff chop.
Oh, Brody King's got one stiff chop, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got. I got Brody King in. Haven't seen much of him in this match yet. Michael, what is your favorite AEW tag team? Connor and Adam, what is your favorite tag team in AEW? My favorite tag team in AEW is probably FTR. Yeah, I'd say FTR is my favorite.
I mean, not really a tag team, but House of Black. I mean, they're a trio, but they're my favorite.
Yeah.
They're my favorite team. So I love their chemistry. I
they
love
do.
their run right now as trios champions.
They're technically a tag team because Malachi and Brody,
Yeah.
they tag team. FTR at first when they came to AEW wasn't really thrilled with their run, but since I would say 2022, or no, I would say the end of 2021 when the fans got brought back and the Pinnacle storyline was kind of still going.
Yeah.
And they were teaming up with MJF going against it was MJF. It was CM Punk and Moxley versus MJF and one of the FTR members one week, and one week it was Sting, Darby, and CM Punk versus MJF and FTR.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2022, they win all those tag belts. Ever since fans got brought back, they've really been better when they first got brought into AEW.
Oh yeah.
Here he goes with those legs again. He's very, very quick. That explains the MMA or the kickboxing training.
Yeah.
Tagging the CM Punk. Got the hot tag. Clotheslining Buddy Matthews like crazy. Like, no one can say CM Punk can't still go in the ring because he's going pretty good right now. knee to face. Bulldog next, maybe. Yep, that was his attempt, but didn't get it. Ooh. He missed Buddy, but got Malachi. Now, he's going to put him to sleep already? Every time he tries to go for the GTS, he doesn't get it. CM Punk's going up top. Watch where you're going. Damn it. Took too long. Keep your eye on the prize. Ooh. It's pretty deadly power cannonball. And Kevin Owens does that. I call it the KO ball. No one
Yeah.
does that. I agree, Davis. This match has been really good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they gave him a lot of time too.
Yeah, I believe Thunder Rosa's is going to have a mini match tonight. I don't know if it's for the ROH tape-ins or what it's for, but she's supposed to have some kind of match or something. Maybe it wasn't televised. I don't know how that was.
Maybe.
I said she should be cleared in 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, because she said it on her vlogs. Doc Sampson said that she was having some kind of mini match or something, and how her body tolerates that. And like he made it for sure clear that she was actually injured because there was all these rumors of her not actually being injured and just being on TV and like this was a legitimate injury. I don't know who started those rumors. Well, Britt Baker and that on All Access, she really fueled that. I was listening to Busted Open about that. They were talking about Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa stuff. And it's really Tony to blame for that. I hate to say because he's the one that did the interim concept. So that would make it seem like, but they didn't blame CM Punk or Sammy when they did interim championships. But when I don't know, I think Tony has learned his lesson about the interim championship. Though I don't think he'll ever do that.
Yeah, I hope he never does that again.
Yeah, because not All Access show, a lot of the women did not like that. Because Tony, Jamie, Britt Baker, there's a lot of them that didn't. Which I agree. Like you're not maybe a champion, you're a champion, or you're not a champion. But just don't make the same mistakes. Like when they have to vacate the title, don't make the same mistake like WWE does with Finn Balor losing the title the very next day because he dislocates his shoulder. Then when he comes back, he never gets the title shot again.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you're booking it good, I mean. All right, we're back. Got Brody King and CM Punk in. Yeah, All In starts during the day, which they're in the UK time zone, so it probably would. This is the first AEW event that pay per view that would start that early.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't what?
Oh, you said talk about me?
Well, you
I
said
was
you
gonna
can't.
say, yeah, I can't. I can't believe it's gonna start that early, and how I'm gonna figure out how to watch
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh, finally got the GTS in. Yeah, I I wish they. I don't know how they're gonna do that with people buying both pay per views back to back weeks. I think that what I'm gonna do is I'll get back to you on that. Cash Wheel gets the hot tag. Every time Cash Wheel gets a hot tag in, he goes crazy. Oh, it's 3-on-2. He's taking them both down. Good drop kick. Oh, he caught him. That was really good.
Oh yeah, good catch. Woo!
Right now, FTR is in full effect.
Oh yeah.
Clothesline. That's an actual double clothesline. Oh, damn. Yeah. Jim Ross says that's one way to get knocked down.
Yeah.
Oh, good suicide dive. Oh, Bulldog. It's interesting. It's cool seeing the Bulldog used like that from the top rope.
Yeah.
Got it. This is awesome, chat. Oh, that was good. That was a good double DDT. Punk still on the outside. Got 4 minutes left. It's 8:56. So something's fixing to happen pretty soon.
Happen, yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. He's gonna suplex Brody King off the top rope. I would hate to see Brody King coming down at me. Ooh. Wonder what's gonna be the double suplex. Yeah, I know what they're doing. They're gonna suplex him and CMFTR. Oh, that'd have been so good if they would have got that. Ooh, they got it. Buddy Matthews right there to counter. Brainbuster. Getting all the big moves in right now.
Oh, yeah.
Double. Oh, that was good. Double kick to the face to CM Punk and Malachi.
Yeah. That was good. Good. That was a good little transition of stuff right there.
Yeah, the Brainbuster looked really good. Everyone's standing up. Someone's coming out, aren't they?
It's Joe.
Yeah, if it's anyone, it's Samoa Joe.
It's going to be Samoa Joe.
Oh, that was good. Suicide dive. Or suicide dive. Oh, so close.
See?
There we go. Samoa Joe. I knew it. Samoa Joe's laying out. And Julia Hart's distracting the referee. Man. Almost had it. How dare you, Samoa Joe? How dare you cost him the title? But then again, I can see why you did it.
Not just that, but I'm okay with.
Oh, and the way he did it, he was right by the guardrail.
Oh, yeah, he came running.
And Samoa Joe got, that was really good how he positioned that. Brody gets to win by
the lariat, yeah.
Lariat. See, that was a really good match. That was definitely a match of the night.
I enjoyed it, yeah. It was definitely a good main event.
Very good back and forth match. And this leaves opportunity for some more matches between these two teams. And another team, like another 6-man, trios match, and for CM Punk versus Malachi Black.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it's going to happen down the line.
That was a really good episode of Collision.
Yeah, it was really good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Michael said awesome match on Collision. Yeah, tonight was really good. Also good
definitely.
Build up to All In, to All Out, to Collision. So there's a lot of build up to. They got 2 big events coming up, All In and All Out. I think they did a pretty good job tonight of building to both of them, actually, not just All In. Because in Dynamite, it's mostly focused towards All In, but yeah, we got next week's be pretty good as well. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. We didn't get any other matches announced, I don't believe, for Collision next week, but I'd imagine throughout the week we'll get. Oh no, they did announce Willow Nightingale and Diamante. They did announce that.
Yes, yeah.
Davis.
Yeah, you're right, Davis.
Story always
continues. Yep, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I feel like that's been taken out of Triple H's, but it's true. The story always continues on Collision. As I said, CM Punk's doing all this stuff, and Samoa Joe calls him out, doesn't say a word, calls him out again, doesn't come to the ring. So Samoa Joe costed him their title match and put him to sleep. So next week, I bet that leads to a pretty heated promo battle between Samoa Joe and CM Punk. That continues the story. I think that, as I said in the beginning of the show, I felt like we would know CM Punk's All-In opponent a lot more clear, because the Ricky Stark stuff, and then maybe him and Kenny Omega or Samoa Joe. But I think now we got it. It's going to be CM Punk and Samoa Joe at All In, which they deserve that type of spotlight because their match on Collision was good, but it was cut short. So All In, that would give them their proper AEW match that they deserve on a bigger stage, 80,000 people. Yeah, that was a really good Collision. If I had to rate it, I would give it an 8.9 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8.5. It was a good Collision. So a lot of last second stuff like the Luchasaurus Brock Anderson match. So I mean, but yeah, I thought it was a decent Collision. So good main event, and yeah, I definitely think Punk against Joe at All In is the right call. So I think that'll be a really good match that both of them can shine in, that in front of that kind of crowd. So
yeah, I agree. 8.5, 8. That seems reasonable. It wasn't quite like last week's because last week's was very, very, very good. But I feel like this match, the main event, was the primary focus of the night. They made sure that was the match that everyone was looking forward to that match tonight. Which there was other good matches tonight. I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of the matches because of my internet. But what else was good tonight besides the main event?
The women's tag match was pretty decent.
Yeah. If anything, we got more promos than ring time besides the main event. But yeah, that was a really good Collision, as I said a million times already. We will be back Wednesday for Dynamite. As I said, me and Adam will be at Dynamite this next week, so we won't be on. But Lane will be taking over for the night, so there still will be a live reaction to Dynamite. Then Thursday, we got our Talking Elite. Friday, we have Rampage. Saturday, Collision. Definitely subscribe down below. We're at 378 subscribers. Our goal is 500 before the year's over with. It seems like every live reaction we do, everything we do, we're gaining at least 2 or 3 subscribers every reaction. So we thank you all for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Definitely check out our links in the description below: our Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Podbean. As I said before, someone asked about our Savio Vega interview. All of our interview announcements, all of our show announcements, stuff like that, will always be announced on our Facebook and Twitter pages first. Normally, it's always on there first. Audio, Spotify, and Podbean is the place to go for that. We have quite a few interviews on there. We have a lot of Talking Elites on there. That's pretty much all I got to say. Anything else on you, Adam?
No. Thank you guys all for joining us on these reactions. Always a fun time, and like Connor said, we'll be at both Dynamite and Rampage next week, so that'll be exciting. So maybe you guys will see us on TV. Who knows? But no, every week we're building more and more towards a great show in London. So I'm pretty much excited for it.
Yeah. As Adam said, we'll be down there. So we will see you guys. The All Elite Zone. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for Dynamite.
Yep. And as always, and good night.